Hi everybody, it's Jen and Lindsey and we're back with another semi-pro stenciling video. We are super excited because I have to tell you, I'm going to give you guys just a minute to hop on, but we have been overwhelmed by how nice everybody's doing and being about our projects. Lindsey and I are working really hard on getting better at painting, and these are helping us get out of our comfort zone a little bit. So it's been fun to do these videos. I hope you guys are enjoying them. We're hearing some really great feedback, and everybody's been so supportive of us. So thank you, first of all, for that. We're going to be working on a quick stencil project. This one's going to be like a home decor bathroom piece that we're working on. It's bathroom rules. I live with all boys, so we definitely have bathroom rules in my house. So I'm thinking this will be good for anybody. This would be perfect for our little guest bathroom, don't you think, Lindsey? This will be fun. Okay. All right. How's everybody doing today? Good?
We have Sharon from Ohio.
Sharon Shot?
Yes. Good
Hi,
guess.
Sharon.
Jan from Kansas.
Hi, Jan.
Hello, welcome.
Welcome. Yeah.
Tell us where you're from.
Yes, we want to know where you're from. We want to know if you're a stenciler. I want to know if you're disappointed because you got me instead of Chris today. So yeah, we're going to get started here in just a few seconds. If you have any questions while we're going, let me know. I have Lindsey here with me and she's answering all the questions. So there's always somebody that's going to be able to answer any of the questions that you have for us. And we can talk just about anything while we're in here stenciling. So we talk
very laid back.
Yeah, it's kind of like low key. It's
kind of like us.
Yeah, Lindsey and I are a little bit chaos sometimes, and I feel it happens in this room when I'm working on a project. So that's been fun.
Hello, Debbie. Debbie says, hello, love you guys.
Oh, hi, Debbie. Thank you so much.
Mary Jane.
Mary Jane.
Hello,
oh,
Mary
we love you, Mary Jane. Mary Jane was so busy. We talked about her last time, how supportive she is. She went through we have that CD wood painting door hangers Facebook group, and she went through yesterday and made comments on all of the things. She's so sweet. Thank you, Mary Jane. We appreciate your kind words.
Monica from California.
Hi, Monica. Thanks for joining us.
Deborah from New York. I talked to you on the phone earlier this week. Sharon.
Okay, perfect.
Phyllis from Northwest Ohio.
Hi, Phyllis. Thanks for joining us. Heck yeah.
So let's see. Did I already say Sharon? Did I say Sharon?
Yes.
Hello, welcome.
Yeah, welcome. Thanks for joining us, guys. We're going to get started in just a couple minutes. I have a really cool, I think Lindsey put a graphic up yesterday about what we're going to be working on. And actually, we already have the next project picked. That's the hardest thing for me is to pick a project, like to do. So when I was out kind of figuring out what I was going to do for this one, we went ahead and picked the next one too. So we already have that one taken care of, which is exciting.
I actually painted this week.
Lindsey did paint this week. Okay. Lindsey had a few hours yesterday and she got the next set of ornaments for the Christmas Unwrapped done. So listen, guys, those are gone, the first set.
Hi, Linda. She said quick pop in to say hi.
Who is it?
Linda O'Connor.
Oh, hi, Linda. Thanks for stopping in and saying hi. Aw, she's so sweet. But anyways, we got the very first Christmas Unwrapped boxes sent out. You should all have them by now unless you just ordered it like after that first set went out. But most of them you should have. And so since that one's gone, now we're moving on to the second set of ornaments, and we're going to start working on our second box. And Lindsey painted those ornaments up, and you're going to love them. She did a fantastic job. So that's what's happening here. Oh, you guys like my shirt? Okay, today's Down Syndrome Awareness, and one of my best friends has a grandson who has Down syndrome, so I'm supporting them today. Love it.
Wave, because Linda's waving at the phone. She's in New Orleans right now.
Oh, I'm jealous. I want to be in New Orleans. Okay, are we ready to get started, Lindsey?
Let's get started.
Okay, guys, we are going to switch the cameras, and we're going to get started. We have a very quick and easy project today. This is the stencil we're going to be working on. It's bathroom rolls. I wanted to leave this one like this because I already have the one that I'm going to be using taped to the thing so that you guys can kind of see. You can't really see it because I have a white background. So this is the bathroom roll stencil that we're going to be working on today. I think we've talked about this a million times. I do more farmhouse type stuff in my house. So I picked black and celery green to do this one. And I have my board base coated in Snow White from DecoArt. So I went ahead and did that for the interest of time. And we are today working on one of our plaques. It's our Brighton plaque. It's about 13 1/4 inches. It's a nice piece. And the reason I think I picked this one is the stencil fits right from side to side. So you don't have to worry about it being centered. I don't know why, but I always feel like things are straight and they're not. I have a crooked eye, I guess. And then I just taped it. I brought it down just a little bit so that's kind of centered on here. I wasn't super worried about being like really centered because I can always add something to the top of the bottom, like some greenery or something if I need to add something. So that's my plan. Now I'm going to get started stenciling. I've been thinking about this one. I think what I'm going to do on this one is I'm going to do all of the lettering in black. So I've got lamp black from DecoArt. I'm going to put a little bit of that on my paint palette. Guys, like my paint palette? I'm working on something, and these are all the new colors for DecoArt. So I've been working on something with those. Let me get some paint on here. And then I am going to try to use just one brush on this. I'm going to use Chris's number 3 Spectacular Stencil Brush. I love this brush. There's a lot of like small letters and dots and stuff in here, and I think it's going to be my best choice for this one so I don't make a mess. I'll load up my stencil brush here, get the excess off on my paper towel, and then I'm going to get started. Okay, let's go. I'm going to just start at the top and go on. So do we have any questions before I start talking about random things? Because that's what I end up doing.
Sharon Bender asked an alternative paint color to Blue Mist, and I think, did you email this morning? Because I'm not sure. I forwarded that to Chris.
Yeah, Chris isn't here today, so Lindsay did send that over.
Because that was recent. I think that was a recent discontinue. So I forwarded that on to Chris. I'm not in the office right now. I don't have the paint charts, but I will get in the office and I will do a best to find one. Yeah, she said she sent it yesterday.
Okay.
So yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, and I'm not ignoring you. I just don't know. So,
yeah. As soon as we get an answer, we'll get right back to you.
And then she says, "Is this a new color?"
This one.
That's black.
Yeah, this is lamp black.
Celery green's not.
Celery green is not. It's an older color. I love celery green. It's great for like farmhouse. I've done a ton of stuff with that, and I absolutely love the color on that one. And the reason I'm going to try and do this, guys, with one brush is I want to show you. I know I talk every week about how it's so easy to just kind of wash these brushes out and move to the next color. You don't have to worry about like all that bleeding and stuff. So I kind of want to like put that to the test for you guys on video so you can see what I'm talking about. I know a lot of you guys have Chris's brushes already, but I think that's like a huge important part of like stenciling is like time and supplies that you have and not having to have multiple brushes. So you can just keep moving quickly and waiting on them to dry out. When I start a project, I don't want to have to wait, and brushes are expensive. So you don't want to have to have multiples of the same brush just so you can keep creating. I think it's why spend more money if you don't have to? I'm a firm believer in that. Do we have any questions, Lindsay? Not yet. Okay, well, I have decided, actually, Lindsay and I have decided that we're going to give away this stencil today. One of the stencil that we're working on today, we're going to give it away. But we love to give stuff away because, listen, it's my thank you for watching me and letting me like make a mess in front of you.
And let's be honest, Mom and Dad aren't here.
Mom and Dad aren't here, and we do more when Mom and Dad aren't here.
Yeah, so don't tell.
Yeah, don't tell them. They're probably watching.
Yeah, they probably are.
Dad, close your ears. But we've decided we're going to give this stencil away to one person that's watching us live. Now, you've got to be watching live. You can't like be watching the replay and answer this because we're already going to give it away. Okay, we have a trivia question. So Lindsay and I have been working with CD stencils since 2020, Lindsay. We're pretty sure it's 2020. Like end of 2019, beginning of 2020. We were trying to figure it out today. So we think it was the end of 20 or beginning of 2020, end of 19. I know we took him to the Vegas show, and that was like a couple of months before like COVID shut down and all of that kind of stuff.
Month before COVID shut down.
The month?
Because they were talking about COVID when we were in
They
Vegas,
were.
and it was in China.
Yes.
And they said that they were worried about it.
Yes. Yeah. So we're thinking it was that show. So that would have been the Vegas 2020 show in February. But we have decided that if one customer on here, one of you guys watching us, can tell us the very first stencil that we released as CD stencils, if you can give us that name, you're going to win this awesome stencil that I'm working on today, this bathroom rules one. And everybody has a bathroom in their house, so everybody can use this. This is a very versatile stencil. Everybody has the ability to use this in their home or make it as a gift. This would actually make a really fun Christmas gift, Lindsay.
Yes, it would.
This would be a nice.
Making that for me?
Maybe I should be giving this to you, and you could wrap up toilet paper and give it with the stencil and maybe some cleaning supplies.
That would have been a good idea for me to give you with that toilet paper puzzle.
Yes. Do you guys do puzzles? I'm glad you brought that up. Let me tell you how mean Lindsey is to me. So
now, explain, because we were doing puzzles on COVID.
So since we're talking about crazy COVID times, right? Okay, so when COVID times was happening and we were all stuck at home with nothing else to do, did anybody else start doing puzzles, like jigsaw puzzles and stuff? Oh my gosh, okay. We did, and I did a ton of puzzles, and I was like absolutely in love with puzzles. I did so many puzzles. We have a formal dining room that we never use. So I took my puzzle up there on the big table and I could just leave it and come back and work on it a little bit at a time. Well, I came to work one day and just happened to tell Lindsey that I was working on a puzzle. Well, do you know what that little turkey head did to me? She went on vacation, okay? And for Christmas that year, she bought me a puzzle and it was all toilet paper. It's all white, guys. It's like pieces of toilet paper, rolls of toilet paper. Like the entire thing is toilet paper. Do you think I've done that puzzle? Absolutely not. That would give me a headache. There's no way I could do that. I would never get finished with that stupid thing.
Chicken.
I am a chicken. Actually, I did do one that was like all sports balls and the whole outside of it was black. That was a challenge.
But I got that Lego one.
Oh, yes.
I haven't done it.
You haven't done that one yet, yeah.
It scares me.
They do when they're all like one color or like all those little tiny pieces. Oh my gosh. My mom does puzzles, but she has to do ones that have like super bright colors because she can't see the difference in the colors when she's doing them. So she does ones that have a lot of color in them.
And then I did this Harry Potter one that was all dark, and it took us forever.
Didn't you do a 3D puzzle too, Lindsey?
Yeah, we did a 3D Harry Potter train puzzle.
Yeah.
And no, I don't have kids. We're just nerds.
We're just nerds? You're special.
So since we've been talking, we've had someone come in.
Okay, who is it?
I lost it.
You lost it? Well, thank you for joining us.
Oh, Diana from Maine.
Okay, Diana, thank you for joining us.
I've been to Maine.
I've never been to Maine.
They took us, when we went to New England, they took me to Maine. We went across the border and I got to eat lobster.
Oh, nice.
Fantastic. I can't remember the name of the town.
That's when my kids were in school and I couldn't leave for long periods of time.
We have Linda from New Jersey.
Hi, Linda from New Jersey.
Kathy from Tennessee.
Is anybody a new viewer? I'm curious to see if we're getting any new viewers. And thank you if you are a new viewer, and thank you if you're returning and coming back and watching me stencil again because I like doing this.
Mary Jane asks, how many pieces do you do? She does puzzles too.
Oh, I do like the 1,000-piece puzzles.
I usually stick between 500 and 1,000.
Yeah, I like the 1,000 pieces. I don't go much further over that just because, oh my gosh, I feel like I would never get it done.
Those huge puzzles that are
like floor length ones?
Yeah.
The Disney one? Did you see that one? Holy cow.
We have Debbie in here from Nebraska.
Hi, Debbie. Thanks for joining us today.
So, did anyone find the first stencil?
Yeah, has anybody figured that out yet?
Anyone gone cdstencils.com or distributing.com?
Okay, come on, ladies. I know one of you guys know. I should say gentlemen. I don't know if there's any men watching, but I feel you can find it. Yeah, you can totally find it.
Figure out our numbering system,
or if you search a particular way.
Yeah, possibly. Yes.
Mm-hmm. So, yeah, let us know. I'm curious to see if anybody knows. You can always open another window because this is going to take me a minute to stencil this black. So if you need to open up another window on your computer or your phone or whatever, you can still kind of listen to me talk, but like still search for that stencil and see.
Sharon Shaw says she loves puzzles. She did a 1,500-piece Coke puzzle.
Oh, that would be cool. I bet that was hard though because all that red. Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, I bet that was hard. Okay.
Makes me want to go and do puzzles.
I know. Next weekend, maybe, Lindsey, I'll get another puzzle out. I have a bunch in my basement that I haven't done yet. I did one with ice creams.
No, Deborah, you're close. She said, was it a background stencil with circles?
No,
it's, should we give them a hint?
We can, yeah.
It's a themed stencil.
Think outdoor.
Yeah, think outdoors.
Think outdoorsy. Mm-hmm. So, yeah. I'm curious to see if you guys can figure this one out.
Yeah.
We were trying to think of a way, like something that would be fun, like interactive. So if you have been with us for a while, you know that we have like hundreds of stencils, like hundreds, thousands actually. Right, Lindsey? How many do we have now?
Hold on a minute. I think we're almost to 1,000.
Almost to 1,000. Okay,
I'm getting ready to upload 7 new ones.
Yeah,
today.
Drake is busy working on getting new ones done. Lindsay's been crazy busy finding new ones. We're gonna have to throw a snarky one in here, Lindsay. I think maybe next time we need to do that housework one. Well, I mean the one after that. Yeah, next time we're gonna do another Easter project, guys. It's did you post that one yet, Lindsay?
No. But okay. It's Mr. Cottontail.
Yeah, Mr. Cottontail's carrot farm. I got a really cool idea with that one. And I'm always trying to use the pieces that we have here, right? So we want you guys to be able to have like versatility and be able to use these products and like feel like you don't have to figure out what am I going to put it on, what's it going to fit on. So we're doing all of that for you. That's kind of part of the reason why we're doing these stenciling videos, is so you can see some of the other products that we carry. Because there's a lot on our website, and I know it's kind of hard to find sometimes. Anybody got an answer on that stencil? Nobody yet? Somebody's going to get it. I know they are. So it's freezing here in Ohio this week. I don't know where you're at, but it is freezing here in Ohio.
Yesterday, it felt like the wind was going to cut us in half.
My car door almost slammed on my leg when I was trying to get in it, because I parked like up towards the front of our building and like there's no wind to block my car door. And oh my goodness, I thought for sure I was going to lose a leg.
It was bad.
It was really bad.
I told Drake when we were going out, I felt like I was living in Chicago.
No kidding. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, fun fact. Oh, let's tell them a little bit about Lindsay. Okay. So let's talk about Lindsay for a little bit, because Lindsay's a very interesting person, guys. I know a lot of you know Lindsay pretty well from like talking to her on the phone and stuff, but let me tell you some really cool stuff about Lindsay. First of all, Lindsay's one of the smartest people I know. Literally, she knows so much stuff. If I need to know something, she's the first person I ask, because she's got so much knowledge and she never forgets anything, ever. So she remembers all of your faces. Most of the time when you call and the thing comes up like unavailable or whatever, she knows most of you by your phone numbers. So when you call, if your name doesn't come up on our caller ID, she knows that. Second of all, let's tell them some interesting facts about you, Lindsay. So Lindsay loves to read, and she has 2 dogs and 2 cats. And her husband are so supportive of the community. They do a ton of stuff around here. They were both on the board members, Lindsay? Is that what you call it?
Yeah.
Of the VFW, or not VFW, American Legion. And so they do a ton of stuff for that. They're always donating their time and like doing stuff for like good causes. We had in Ohio here this last weekend. We had tornadoes hit up about, I don't know, what is that, maybe 35 minutes from here, 40 minutes, Lindsay?
Yeah, the county north of here.
Yeah. So there's some tornadoes that hit just north of here, and they threw together an impromptu like bake sale to raise money for up there, because they were just crazy stuffed with like bottles of water and granola bars and stuff for people that lost their homes, and it was crazy. So they're super busy with that. Let's see. What else do we know about Lindsay? Oh, Lindsay is a dual citizen. Did you guys know that? Can anybody guess where Lindsay was born? That'll be fun. I bet people know this.
I know Sharon. I'm pretty sure Sharon Schott knows.
Yeah, Sharon Schott should know this. I think you've told multiple people on the phone because we've been talking
about.
But
you'll never guess.
You would never guess.
If you're just talking to me, you would never know.
You would never know.
I've lived in the States most of my life.
But Lindsay's a dual citizen, so let's see if anybody knows where Lindsay was actually born. So her dad was in service. He was in the Air Force, and he met her mom. So she was born someplace else, not here, but on a military base.
I wasn't on a base.
Oh, you weren't?
No.
Oh, I thought you were.
Mom went into labor when they were out in town. Couldn't make it to a base. That's why I'm a dual citizen.
Leave it up to mom, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Anybody guess that yet?
We've had guesses on the stencils.
Okay.
Still incorrect.
Still not right. Okay.
Debbie Wade, you are correct on what citizenship I am.
Yay, yes. Debbie! Good job. Yeah. Isn't that cool?
And Sharon Schott got it.
I figured Sharon Schott would know that. That's so cool, isn't it? I wish I had some cool thing about me, like some little tidbit
cool thing about you. What? You went to the same high school as Brad Paisley.
I did go to the same high school as Brad Paisley.
Yes.
I sure did. So if you're a country music fan, yes, Brad Paisley is a country singer, and he went to my high school. I actually grew up in West Virginia, and I went to John Marshall High School, in Glendale, and that's where he grew up, and he actually went to high school where I went to high school, so it's cool. They have big murals of him painted on the walls in the high school and stuff. It's really cool.
And your mom made that flag that's in his video.
Yes. So I was in the color guard when I was in high school, and my mom made us this flag that had, our school was the Monarchs, and she put like this monarch lion on, I'm gonna take this off and see how we're looking. She put this monarch lion on this big white flag. I know, fingers crossed. Lindsay does that every time I go to pull it off. She put this big monarch or lion head on. Oh, that looks good.
Oh, that does look good.
That looks good. Okay.
Good job.
Thank you, man. Thank you. Okay, so yeah, so anyways, that he has a letter or a video that came out about, it's called Letters to Me, and it's about when he was in high school, like what the things that he would tell himself or whatever now. And the teacher that he's talking about in there actually was our speech teacher when I was in high school back in 175 million years ago. And, and the flag is actually in the bonfire scene on that video. So that's always kind of cool too. Yeah. No guesses on the stencil yet.
We have guesses, but they've all been wrong.
Okay.
Should I tell them the item number?
You can. They're going to Google it fast. Maybe we just do like, maybe think cabin.
Yeah, cabin.
Maybe think cabin. Maybe Google cabin. Because we have, okay, guys, I just, look at this. See what I'm doing with my brush? I'm just taking my water and kind of scrubbing the bottom of my brush. And then I'm just, same thing, same brush. I'm just putting the excess water on my paper towel here. Just going to do this number so I don't get a bunch of water. Okay, that looks pretty good. Okay, now I'm going to take my celery green, mix it up pretty good here. And
no, Debbie, not cabin fever.
Nope, not cabin fever. Keep looking. I know somebody's going to get it. Okay, now I've got my celery green on here. My brush is pretty good. So I'm just going to go in with the next color and load up my brush.
What kind of palette are you using?
My paper plate. Isn't that fun?
It's a Sam's Club paper plate.
It is yes, it's the Sam's Club.
Very good, Phyllis.
Phyllis got it?
Our cabin.
Yay!
Yay!
Good job, Phyllis.
If you want to email me, I'll put it in here. Email me at info@cdwood.com and I will send your stencil out.
Yeah, we'll drop that in the mail for you. It'll go out on Monday because we've already had our mail pickup for today, but it will go out on Monday. So we'll send that out to you so you can recreate this. And then I want to know, when you do this, will you please send a picture of it to us so we can see it? I would love to see what you do with it. And you guys have been so good about like sharing your projects, like in the CD wood painting or door painting Facebook group, and you've been sending some, like if not, like we've had some stuff from Lindsay. They've emailed them, and Lindsay's been sharing them for people if they're not putting them in there. So with your permission, of course.
Yes.
But yeah, so good. I'm excited. I'm glad that you found it, Phyllis. So good job.
We love giving away stuff.
We do love giving away stuff. We will have to do this more often. So I'm going to just go around here a little bit.
And this is celery green paint. I think it's DA208.
Let's look. Yeah. Yep. 208. Lindsay, you're right. See, I told you guys. I told you. Smartest girl I know. Okay, I'm going to turn this way because I don't want to get paint everywhere. So I'm going to go this way, work this way, and then I'm going to flip my tape at the end. I'm trying to hold this down a little bit because it's a big stencil. And it took my tape off up here so I could get this line really well. I was afraid that if I left that tape on there, I would miss parts of it.
I'm noticing, like, your paper plate. We've come a long way on our paint palettes. You remember
how
messy we used to be?
And not only that, but how much paint we would waste because I was like, I need a ton of paint for this.
I was noticing that yesterday I was painting. I'm like, we don't use as much paint as we used to.
Chris has taught me that a little bit of paint goes a long way.
A little bit of paint makes a big difference.
It makes a big difference. And water, oh my gosh, adding water to your brush too. Oh gosh, that's so helpful. Where was she at before I learned how to do all this stuff?
Your sister is on.
My sister? Hi, Kim.
She says she's from Wheeling, West Virginia.
She is from Wheeling, West Virginia. Aren't you supposed to be working today?
Back to work, Kim.
But yeah, so we're working, just going to keep stenciling around this edge here. I'm using the celery green again, and then I just did the lamp black for all the lettering. And I just think this is going to look so good when we're done, guys. I think it's going to look so good. Let's take a little peek-see. Oh, look at that. Can you guys see? Oh, that looks good. Okay, we're going to keep going. Okay, again, stenciling, excuse me, with celery green. I did lamp black on all of the words. But I think this one's going to turn out pretty good. Okay. So, anybody have any questions yet, Lindsay? Okay, we want to know if you've done any stencil projects since the last time you watched me paint. I have been working super busy. I have been, oh my gosh, if you have not been on our website in the last couple days, we have some new door hangers. And I just painted up yesterday. We have this awesome one for Easter. I know we're cutting it close on Easter, but it was too adorable not to do. So it is really cool. It is, it's got some carrots on it, like a row of carrots. And then it's got some wording across it. It says every bunny welcome. And it is like all stuck up into, I'm gonna move my tape here, guys. It's all like into like the greenery on the carrots. It's so cool. I really like how it turned out. And then I'm also working on, we've got a new spring one. Come on up here. Okay. We've got a new spring one, and that one has like paint brushes on it. And on the paintbrushes themselves, like the bristles of the paintbrush, they're like flowers. So I'm working on that. That's what all of this paint is, that the Deco Art New Colors. I'm using those on that piece. So I'm making a mess. Oh my goodness. I'm a disaster. I threw a stencil brush on the floor. Okay, so that's really cool. So if you want a new door hanger for spring, we have 2 options for you that are already painted. And we have been listing our paint colors in the description of if we have a sample painted and it's a newer one, we've been listing all of our paint colors in the description as well. So you'll know what colors we used if you want to recreate it the way we did it.
Phyllis says that she uses extra paint for backgrounds and art journals. Art journals.
Art journaling? Oh, okay. All right.
Cindy Estes is on.
Hi, Cindy. Thank you for joining. I pulled your order this morning.
She did. Working on 12 Days of Christmas Day 2.
Oh, okay. Says. Okay. Good deal. Good deal. Good deal. I love the 12 Days of Christmas ornaments. Those were so cute. I was happy when Chris did those. Okay. Working here. I'm almost finished with the green, guys. Hang with me, please. Working along here. So I'm excited that you guys have joined me again today. Lindsay and I really enjoy doing these videos. So we're glad that you guys are continuing to come and watch us. We're having fun creating pieces here. Okay. All right. Have you guys, are you guys, everybody ready for summer? I'm so ready for like spring warm weather. Like, we've talked about this before. I know. Like, I'm ready for summer. I'm ready for summer already. Like, I love the warm weather. I absolutely love it. And Lindsay hates it. And so we battle. She loves the winter and the cold. And I'm like, give me the sunshine.
Well, I mean, my ambient temperature is like 60s.
Right. I mean, like springy.
Yeah.
But you love the snow.
I hate heat.
It was so funny. We didn't get like a huge snow this year. And every day Lindsay's like, it's going to snow. I didn't get my snow. It's got to snow. It's got to snow. And then like the next day, like that, she said it like 4 days in a row. That next week, we got like 6 inches of snow.
I love fall too, Debbie. Fall is probably my favorite.
Fall's a great time too, guys. I agree with you on that. I love the colors of fall. And I love like jeans and sweaters and jeans and flannels. Hoodies. Yeah. Well, I can't really wear hoodies because my hair like is shoulder length and it like funks it out. But yeah, I like a long, like a sweatshirt without a hood. I'm all about that.
I'm wearing a hoodie right
Lindsay
now.
Is wearing a hoodie right now. She always is layered up. She's hot and cold and hot and cold. All right.
Sharon Bender says she loves watching us.
Oh, thank you, Sharon. I'm so glad. Thank you. You know, some days you question your life choices. No, I'm teasing. I'm totally teasing.
This is us. This is how we are every day.
Every day, all day. We just kind of talk about the most random stuff while we're here at work. We really, both of us do.
Fun fact. Should we tell them what we listen to at work?
Did we tell them already? I don't know. We'll tell you. Okay, so Lindsay and I love true crime. Yeah. Okay, you guys ready for the reveal? Hold on, I'll tell you about our true crime thing here in just a second. Okay, are you ready? Ready for our reveal? Drum roll, please. Oh, thank you. I love it.
That was really good.
Thanks, man.
We were questioning the color choices. That looks really good.
We were questioning it. And then I was like, maybe I'll do the green here. And I was like, no, it needs to all be, that was good.
I like it, Picasso, I like
it. Okay, and then, so here's my finished piece and on our Brighton plaque, which is awesome. I love this piece, guys. This is really good for any of your stenciling projects, I'm telling you right now. So if you need that one, grab that one. These are all available on our website, cdwood.com, okay? If you want all of these pieces, so if you want to get stencil brushes, if you want to get the surface, if you want to get the stencil itself, you can go to cdwood.com and get that. Also, I want to point out the fact that I use the same brush and I don't have any running. Okay, so that's the awesome thing about Chris's brushes. That's the reason I wanted to do. I probably could have went a little faster had I used 2 brushes, but the reason I did that is I want you guys to see that with using one brush, I was able to do this whole project. Also able to switch colors in the middle of it and not have any issues. Okay, so anyways, back to our true crime. Lindsey and I love true crime, and all day at work we listen to true crime podcast. So that's always fun. I love what the stencil looks like once they're done. Isn't that pretty too?
It is.
And remember, guys, this is our sample stencil. So if you order the stencil, it's not going to have it on there.
It's going to have an engraved number on it.
Yeah, it'll have engraved number on it down here in the bottom.
That's my handwriting in the corner.
Yeah. So this one has the engraving right down here, so you can see that. We will get this out to, who got this one? Phyllis? Phyllis, we'll get this one out to you. Make sure you email Lindsey at info@cdwood.com. Send her your shipping address so we can get this in the mail for you. It will ship out on Monday morning.
Sharon Bender says, looks great.
Thank you.
Debbie says, great job. Mary Jane, perfect. Great job.
Thank you, Mary Jane. Thank you, everybody. Thank you for supporting me. I appreciate your kind words. But anyways, I was telling you guys you can get all of these products at cdwood.com. If you are just interested in stencils, you can grab stencils at cdstencil.com. If you haven't already signed up for the newsletter at CD Stencil, so it's cdstencils.com. If you haven't already signed up for the newsletter there, you can go there and you can join the newsletter or sign up for our newsletter, and you can get a coupon for 20% off, Lindsey?
Yes,
20% off your first order.
When you go to the website cdstencils.com, give it a couple of seconds.
It'll pop up. Yep.
It'll say sign up for your newsletter, 20% off, and then it'll send you this. It is an annoying coupon code, but just copy and paste it, and I'll get you 20%.
Yeah, just highlight it, copy and paste, and then you can put that right into the coupon code part on the website. And then that way you can make sure you save 20% now. If you are a current customer of ours and you've placed an order here in the last couple of weeks, there's always a coupon code. You would switch the cameras.
Oh, yeah.
There's always a coupon code that is down at the bottom of your invoice, and we always highlight those so that it catches your eye. But there's always a coupon code there as well. We have our weekly sales every week on both sites. Yep, CD Stencil. Yep, CD Stencils and CD Wood both have sales, so check both of those out if you're interested in anything like that. This week we have spring stuff like flowers. I think flowers, maybe flowers.
Blossom in the savings.
Yes, so it's flowers, and I think like some bird type stuff is on sale this week. Next week, starting tomorrow, we have a new sale starting. So if you want any of them, it is a good one.
Yes.
You're gonna love it. And yeah, so we have that going on sale. That sales go from Friday to Thursday, unless we sometimes change it like a little bit shorter, depending on like the holiday or whatever, because sometimes we do holiday sales. So that is there. Make sure you go to cdwood.com and you can get everything here that we use. We have all of the paint. We have the entire line of Decor Art paint. There's a few colors that we are low slash out of. We're out of warm white, but it should be coming in. But everything else we have the new Decor Art colors. If you haven't signed up for Christmas Unwrapped and you want to, it's not too late. So you can totally do that and get that shipped out, and you can get all 4 boxes for that $119.95 price. That's for the United States. Canada's a little bit more because of the shipping. So you can always grab that there. You can also go to CD Stencils and grab stencils and brushes. So any of our stencils that we have on the CD Wood site is also on the CD Stencil site. So you can go there and grab any of those that you want. If you want that way you're not having to look through a ton of other product, because we have so much stuff on our website. This is the Brighton plaque that we use. If you guys can't remember, this is the Brighton plaque. It's great, 13.25 inches. And this stencil fit perfectly on here. So like 8.5 by 8.5 by 10, I think, or 8 by 10. I think it's 8 by 10. Yeah, so that's the size of the stencil. It fit perfectly on there. Could tape it just to the back, and then that way we can make sure we got that done. Does anybody have any questions before we jump off?
Sharon Bender says Facebook Live sale soon.
Facebook Live sale soon. We are working on a Facebook Live sale. So the deal with Facebook Live sales we need a lot of product to make it worthwhile. And we've been super busy with orders and marketing and all of the other things that we haven't really had a ton of time to put into new product. Like
April.
Yeah, we're thinking early April. It's good. And late April. No, early April. I don't know.
Yeah, hopefully early
Sometime in
April.
April, because
Not mid-April, because I'll be gone.
we have a little bit of shorthandedness happening in April. Drake's off for a week and a half, then Lindsay's off for a week and a half. So we've got, so it's going to be.
Jen's the only one working in
Call
April.
me if you're bored, because I'm going to be here. I'll be here every day. I mean, they just leave me and go every day.
I won't. I'll be on a boat.
Lindsay's going to be on a cruise. Drake and Ashley are going Hocking Hills. They're going to a cabin and doing some stuff down there. So yeah, everybody's getting their vacations in, which is nice.
Hey, you just had one.
I did just have one, and it was amazing.
And
I was, and it was amazing. So I love it. Okay, any questions before we jump off?
Phyllis said, "Thanks, great job."
Awesome.
Tammy Etheridge is on.
Hi, Tammy. Thanks for watching.
She says, "Yay, Jen, looks great."
Perfect. Thank you so much. I appreciate that, guys. You're so nice to this girl. All right. If anybody has any questions or needs to know anything about any of the products that we use, you can email or call the store. We're happy to help you. Like I said, orders have already gone out for the day. So if you order something today, it won't ship out until Monday, but we will get it out to you just as quickly as possible.
And these videos are available for replay on YouTube and both Facebooks.
Absolutely.
CD Stencils and Cover Distributing Facebook.
Yep.
If you're not following the CD Stencils Facebook page, go like and subscribe to us.
Yes.
Keeps up on the sales. We do posts. We put all the new stencils on there.
And we want to share what you guys have created. So if you've created something with our stencils, let us know. Send us a picture of it. Post it on those pages, guys. You're allowed to do that. We love seeing it. Yeah. So if you've used our stencils, use it. Tag us so we can put it on our page. Even if you post it in like one of the other painting groups, if you tag us, we will see it. And we can pop it into our group as well so that, everybody can see it and get inspiration from everybody. So we love it. All right, guys, if you have any questions, let us know. If not, we will see you next Thursday. Same time, same place. All right, see you later, guys. Bye-bye.